I'm going to show you today how you can use the case select function in VBA to remove groups of inventory from your on-hand inventory. And so I'm pretending that I am a bread distributor. And so here's my products that I have on hand. And these are received, and so the received quantity and the on-hand inventory at this time is exactly the same. Now I have a list of 6 restaurants that normally order pretty close to the same thing every day. And so on my on this reorder list, I have what their normal order is every day or once a week or whatever, how often they order. And so each one has a different selection and number of products that they order every day. And so what we want to do is we want to put in the restaurant number and it to remove these items from inventory so we know where we stand on the rest of our inventory before we add any other additional orders to the list. So let's go to my build list here. I'm going to put in R101, and it brings up restaurant 1 order list. Now, if I click on assign inventory, remember for my bread inventory, I had nothing sold right now. So now when I go back to my build list and I go assign inventory, now if we go back to, first of all, it says done next to my my order that we have taken the inventory out for this one. And now if we go to my bread inventory, you see we have the selection of different types of breads that have been removed from our inventory. Okay, so let's go back and let's do another order. Let's go R105. Okay, and then I'm going to assign the inventory again. And let's go look at our bread inventory. And so now we have additional items added to the list. So now this is what our standing inventory is right now if we wanted to order other things. Also, the other thing is if we go to the reorder list, so let's say that these guys, R102, decided that they wanted, let's go to the inventory, let's say Texas Toast 01 as well. And so let's say they wanted 3 of those. And so let's go 01. And let's say they want 3 of those. 3. So we have their standing order here, but you can add anything you'd like to this order. And so now let's go to the build list and let's go to the inventory. Texas Toast 01, there is currently 4 sold. So we're ordering an additional 3, so it should be 7 when we're doing this. So let's go R102 and let's go assign inventory. Okay, so now let's go look at our inventory, and you can see that our Texas Toast is now 7 because they've added on. So whatever we add to the list, we'll add into here as we go. Okay, let me show you the code. So I'm doing select list and product number and start as a range. Now the start is where the start of the reorder list is on the other sheet. I'm going sheet 2 activate, which is the build list that we have the R numbers on that we're putting in, and then we're selecting it. And do while sheet 2 while there's no empty value, and the product number equals what you put into the cell. So that's the name of the restaurant. Okay, So then we go, so we're going by the case. So case select, we're either going to do this or we're going to have to do multiple if statements. So we're going to go case select, and we're saying if it's R101, then we're going to go, we're going back to the main sheet where we're on, and we're going to put done there just so we know that we've already taken the inventory out. And then we pick where our start range is. So it says B8 on sheet 6. So let's go to B8 on sheet 6. So I've B8 on sheet 6. So on this order, it's going to go down here until we run out of items on this. And this is the amount that we're going to take out for each of these. So it's going, it has assigned this as the start, and it's going to carry on to the next application. Okay, so it's assigned B8 as the start run. It has put the done in there, and now it's calling the remove inventory, and it's taking the start, which is the B8, with it. Now we're going to go down to remove inventory. What it's going to go is it's going to sheet 6 activate, which is our reorder list where the list of the customers' orders are, and then it's do while RC, which is we're working off the start list or the start spot from here. While it's not blank, so while there's still something to order, we'll keep going there, and we'll go to sheet 6, sheet sort RC select. Product is the product number dot value. Quantity is the product number offset 2, because we have the description and then we have the value. Sheet 1 activate, and sheet 1 is my inventory sheet, my bread list. Now what it's going to do is search for the part number and find what the product code is. Now if it can't find anything, then it's going to give you a message box saying we don't have this type thing, or else the row number is the part row. And so then what we're going to do on the inventory sheet here, we are going to sheet 1 cells row number, which we figured from the part number, and 6 is the column, which is the sold value, equals sheet 1 row number value plus quantity. So it's going to add whatever you're ordering to that sold quantity. And then what we do is we clear out the numbers, and then we go back to our sheet 6, which is our list, and then we go to figure out how to take off the next item off our order list. So this is how you reorder in groups by using the case select. I will, of course, include all the code in the description of the video. Please subscribe.